What's up YouTube, it's GadgetsBoy, and since most of you requested some more video on the Sony Xperia Z, I thought I'd bring you some more videos just to maybe a closer look at the video, since the first unboxing I did was done with a different camera, and you might not have got the best of what you'd expect. So I'll just go through the device itself again. And the first thing I wanted to begin on is just showing you that some of the features around the device itself. So again, you've got your power button right there on the side, nice and slick design. What I do is just focus the camera a little better on that so you guys can see it. So you got your camera, the power button there with the volume rocker right next to it. You can see how thin, how slick, and the thin profile as well compared to the Samsung Galaxy S3 next to it there. And then if you look at the top area, you got the flap there that opens just for the 3.5mm headphone. Again, like I mentioned before, I'm not too keen on the design there because that might just fall off eventually over time. But in the end, I like how they've kind of blended that in there so you don't really see, it's not sticking out as such. On the side there, you've got your micro SD memory card slot, and I think that might be for some sort of charging dock that might be coming out. And then on the bottom area, you've got nothing much there really, apart from on here you can hook up your lanyard and stick it into there to hook around your neck. Also on there, you've got your SIM card tray, which goes in next to where the power button is. It's not really marked up to say where it is, but again, this is the pre-production model, so it might actually be marked on the final version that you guys will be getting if you were to purchase one. On the front there, you got your front-facing camera. Again, that's a 2.2 megapixel camera, and on the back here, you've got a full HD 13 megapixel camera. Again, like I said, it's a 1080p full HD, which is great, and I think the front one is capable of doing 720p HD videos. So if we power that on, you can actually see the sharp display. Again, this has got a 5-inch display with full HD reality display. It's got the Sony Bravia Engine 2, which is something you'd find in Sony's TV. So you get that sharp, crisp display, really full of color. It's bright, vibrant, and it's just brilliant. I like the color, and it's got 443 ppi. So again, you get everything the way it should appear. Which is great. So to slide to unlock this, you just literally pull it down like that, as you can see. Maybe I should do that just again so you guys can see that in action again, nice and slowly. So if you just pull that down, you can actually see it unlock there. Sorry, that's the notification button to pull it up. Sorry, that unlocks it. I'll do that again just so we get it right this time. So we just slide it up. You can actually see the transition there. You can see the effect there, which is quite cool. Pull that up, and then you got all these screens here that you can have. Again, I think this is about 1, 2, 3, 6 screens that you can have. You can set your own by adding different things that you like. Maybe add a widget, add an app, whatever you feel like. And then you got some options at the bottom there. You can see the user interface is slightly different as well. So you got widgets, so you can add whichever widget you like right at the bottom area there. This runs on 1.5 gigahertz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 processor. And it's got 2 gig of RAM, again, meaning this is going to run very smoothly. Maybe you're playing game, watching movies, whatever you're doing, you'll be able to do that nice and smoothly with no problem. And then 4.1 Android Jelly Bean in there would run smoothly as well with no problem at all. This is a movie playing here. What I do is just turn the volume down a sec so you guys can see the sharp display when playing a movie. Look at the colors in there, it's just brilliant. Full HD display. And I think this is the first smartphone as well that Sony's brought out that would do that sort of thing as well. So if I just close that down for a second. This has got so much to it as well in terms of connectivity. You're looking at Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, assisted GPS, you got NFC, you got 4G as well. And the battery will run for a good time as well. I mean, it's got 2,330 milliamp hour battery in there, and it's got 16 gig of memory built in, but you can expand it using the micro SD card slot as well. I've got the Lumia 920 here just so you can compare the screen size as well. You can sort of see how big they are, how big this phone is in comparison, which is near enough slightly the same. So this is quite a chunk of a phone, but again, the slim profile just sets it apart, giving it that nice feel when you're holding it in your hand. This is water resistant, water and dust resistant. Again, if you haven't seen the video, there's a video on my channel. I'll leave a link to it on this video as well for the water resistant test. he survived it, played, still works. As you can see here, he's still working quite all right as well. What I'll do is I'll just get this connected up to my Wi-Fi where I am now, and just literally show you guys the internet browsing on this as well. Right, so I've hooked up to the Wi-Fi in here. So loading up the internet is pretty quick. I've just got my website preloaded in there, so it loads very quick. So if I just refresh that again, just to show you how quick it loads, you can see how quick that is using Google Chrome on this device here, and using the pinch to zoom as well. I'm just going to wait for some content to load on here so I can pinch to zoom on there, so you guys can see how quick it does that with no check marks. So you can actually see that it moves. It's very responsive. If you turn it to the side as well, it's still fairly responsive, doing what it needs to do. The Snapdragon processor in there, the quad core processor, handling everything as it should, with the 2 gig RAM alongside of it. And we've got 4.1 Jelly Bean in here, so it's latest as well, with Sony's own sort of iteration of it. They've kind of modified it to suit their own need, to suit how they want it. They've reskinned it properly. You can actually see the colourful display, the colourful icons, which is great. I really like that. And yeah, and if you go into camera mode as well, there's also this function where if you look on the right corner there, that will change to suit whatever you're doing. So if you've got action mode like that, for example, it will change automatically. And what that's doing is leaving the headache of setting the camera, taking that away from you, so that you can just concentrate on taking photos. The phone will handle everything else, and the camera handles everything else, which is a great function to have on a phone, isn't it? So, but there you have it, guys. If any more videos you'd like of this handset, make sure you leave a comment below so I can make some more videos for you guys if you like. And any comment, generally, just leave a comment below anyway. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next video.